Hey Internet, Eric here. Well, it's Bloody Sunday once again. If you don't know what that is, the Need Gore YouTube channel created this concept where you just take a specific death from a movie, TV show, cartoon, what have you, and you just make a nice short and sweet video about it. With it being October, I decided, and October is the month of Halloween, I decided I'm going to dedicate all the deaths from, that I'm talking about in October to the Halloween series. And this week's death that I'm going to discuss is from 1981's Halloween 2. Now, obviously, if you have not seen Halloween 2 for some ungodly reason, if I'm talking about a specific death, there are spoilers, so watch at your own risk. Halloween 2, I've discussed the entire Halloween series, but Halloween 2, it takes place the same night as the original Halloween. Michael Myers is still after Jamie Lee Curtis, or Laurie Strode. This time he's chasing her in the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital with Dr. Loomis in pursuit. Now, this death is going to be a little different because this death that I'm going to discuss was not caused by Michael Myers. If you are a huge Halloween 2 buff, you know that I'm going to talk about the death of Ben Tramer. Now, Ben Tramer, he was the character mentioned in the original one where it was a character that Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis, either had a crush on or was thinking of going on a date with or was going on a date with. Either way, Ben Tramer was the one she had the hots for. And to set up this scene is Laurie's already in the hospital due to what happened with the first film. Loomis shot Michael at the end of the first film. Michael falls off the balcony. Loomis looks over. Michael's gone. So they're looking for Michael. And Loomis has Detective or Sheriff Brackett with him. And they're scoping the neighborhood, what have you. And they come across what Dr. Loomis believes is Michael Myers. You got the William Shatner mask. You got the coveralls or whatever you. And you got blonde hair this time, kind of like what you see for that brief second in Halloween 4, but it's still the same outfit, just different colored hair. And Loomis swears it's him. Brackett, wants Loomis to be sure. Loomis runs. I don't know if they're in the car and Loomis just gets out, but anyway, Loomis is running down the street, chasing him, saying stop, whatever. He's running through a group of trick-or-treaters, and as Ben, we don't know it's Ben now at this moment, is he's walking this way, they're running this way. Ben, he's doing the Michael Myers walk, going super slow. Here's the commotion, literally just slowly turns around, starts walking away, and Loomis starts to pull out a gun, and he's gonna fire at Michael, quote unquote, and that causes Brackett to grab him and to pull the gun out of the way. I don't think he fires a shot, I'm not sure. But that causes Michael, quote unquote, I'm not going to do that anymore. It causes Ben Tramer to walk across the street, and then out of nowhere, this police cruiser comes, plows into Ben. Okay, and this car is going 100 miles an hour basically for some unknown reason. On Halloween night, when kids are trick-or-treating, plows into Ben Tramer, and Ben doesn't just, get hit and fly out of the way. No, he is caught on the hood. And the car keeps going and drives straight into this gigantic van, and it explodes. Okay, and it's a not that great of effect because you can tell it's a fucking dummy. But what's great is you have this cool explosion, and then you have Loomis and you have Brackett running, and then they're staring at this, and you just see Ben's like this, just pinned up, standing straight up, and there's a great shot of the figure or whatever on fire, and the mask, you close up of the mask, and Brackett is yelling at Loomis, "Is it him? Is it?" And Loomis, quiet, not a word, because Pleasance once again is really good with his facial features. You get that little bit of Loomis thinking, we might have fucked up right here. So, and then eventually, later on in a scene later, they find out that they fucked up because it's revealed during the autopsy or what have you, through the dental records, that it was Ben Tramer. With a really cool effect of, a burnt skeleton. But, yeah, that's my choice, is the accidental death of Ben Tramer by that dumbass cop who was driving 100 miles an hour during, through a residential area on Halloween night when kids are just walking back and forth trick or treating. Loomis didn't couldn't figure out that it might not have been Michael Myers because Michael Myers, quote unquote, was walking around with a Halloween bag. That could have been your first guess, but Loomis's obsession and fear and what have you had just overcome him at this point. But yeah, my choice for Bloody Sunday is Halloween 2, The Death of Ben Tramer. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. Participate in Bloody Sunday. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's super easy. Yeah, so in the end, I'll say, poor Ben Tramer. Cheers, and happy Bloody Sunday.